pretty amazing, actually. I'm very proud to be representing Blockbuster and the city of Bend.
What's up, guys? It's Jason here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Blockbuster Insight. Lights, camera, action. Such is the exciting entertainment call as individuals and families gather together during their free time or on the weekend and watch videos or indulge in binge watching. Today, without leaving the comfort of their home, many simply watch movies on free TV or stream a variety of videos that are available through a number of entertainment providers. This explosion of entertainment providers are more than willing to provide a subscription option or for the customer to be entertained by streaming one video. Such providers include Netflix, HBO, Showtime, Hulu, Prime Video, and many more. And I'll bet you probably have a Netflix membership too, don't you? Or are you more of a Disney Plus kind of person? Physically renting a movie, as in days gone by, through such companies as Hollywood Video, Movie Gallery, and a number of local corner video rental outlets is outdated. Of course, the granddaddy video store of them all was Blockbuster LLC. You might not know what's happened to our friendly Blockbuster neighbor. In fact, they're still around today, and even still trading as a publicly traded stock. Is Blockbuster still open in 2022? Today I'll be giving you the update on what's going on with Blockbuster in 2021 and 2022. I guarantee you'll learn something new that you didn't know before and bring you down memory lane. But before we begin, if you wouldn't mind just tapping that like button for the YouTube algorithm, I'd really appreciate it, as this is a brand new channel I started this year. If you've ever been to Blockbuster before back in the day, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for new videos each week. Thanks for doing that, and now let's continue on with the rise and fall of does Blockbuster still exist? Blockbuster Company Man Summary. Why did Blockbuster go out of business? There's plenty of Blockbuster LLC history videos, so I'm not going to reinvent the wheel with Blockbuster's history. Rather, I'll keep it short with what's already been made, and then update you about what's going on in the current day and future. Company Man produced a YouTube video on the Hollywood set of Blockbuster riding off into the sunset. He offers a number of reasons for the decline of Blockbuster. Some of those reasons offered were a competition from Netflix, the rise of streaming videos, failure of Blockbuster to adapt in their own management issues. Pick your poison. Blockbuster died, but there was another victim or collateral damage due to the demise of Blockbuster. It was the added dimension of entertainment or the experience. In one comment posted on the YouTube channel, a viewer talked about a memory being made with her mother that revolved around Blockbuster. She stated that Saturday night, she and her mom would pick out videos, go home, make popcorn, and enjoy. A family and enduring memory was made because Blockbuster offered a full experience of browsing their video inventory, selecting a movie, purchasing snacks, etc. Sleepovers and renting a game was how I spent my childhood weekends. I miss going to Blockbuster with my mom. We would always go on every Saturday night, pick some movies out, and go home, eat up some popcorn, and enjoy. They suffered a severe case of "we have always done it this way" syndrome. It seems today, however, as if viewers are content to experience their entertainment in the comfort of their own homes rather than physically renting a movie or even enjoying a movie in a theater. Blockbuster, the horror movie. So, cutting into the next scene in the movie entitled What Happened to Blockbuster? What has become of this video experience offered to its customers since Company Man shared his thoughts in production? Amazingly, in 1989, it was estimated that a Blockbuster store was premiering at a rate of one store being opened every 17 hours. At the height of Blockbuster's success in 2004, there were over 9,000 locations in the United States. Blockbuster was really crazy back in the day. Back in the 90s, Blockbuster had even invested and was planning to take over the children's play chain Discovery Zone. If you remember Discovery Zone, be sure to check out my Rise and Fall of Discovery Zone video. Blockbuster bought by Dish Network. In a word, if one was to place this movie into a genre, they would certainly classify it as a drama, and perhaps even going so far as to say it is in the horror category. 7 short years later from its peak in popularity, Blockbuster was filing for bankruptcy and was eventually purchased by Dish Network for a reported price of $320 million. The plan by the satellite television company was to add an added entertainment dimension to the already existing videos that were offered through Dish Network. However, the goal and strategy fell short of being successful even as they tried to utilize the Netflix business plan in streaming videos. Looking back, it's really incredible to think that Blockbuster could have beat Netflix at their own game. Imagine the Netflix logo on your TV and computer screen being replaced by Blockbuster. That would have been so cool. Maybe in an alternate dimension. By January 2018, if one was to go to the company's internet presence, they would see that there were 9 remaining stores in the United States, Specifically, 6 of those stores were located in Alaska, 2 were in Oregon, and 1 was in the state of Texas. To further kill off the leading man in this story, by August 2018, there was only 1 store remaining in the United States. The location of that 1 store was in Bend, Oregon. As an aside, there was also 1 store that was ultimately closed in 2019. That store was located in the western part of Australia. So, Blockbuster, like many other lumbering and unevolving giants, went the way of the dinosaur. The Last Blockbuster Silver Lining. However, like in all good movies, there is a silver lining in this story. Consequently, let us take the movie set to Bend, Oregon. The uniqueness of the Blockbuster story picks up and is enhanced on the entertaining value of presence. The Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon is a unique and nostalgic experience for those who choose to visit this retail location. Housed within its Blockbuster decor that is unchanged from the 80s and 90s are Russell Crowe film props from some of his movies. These were donated by John Oliver and were transferred from one of the stores in Alaska.
We still have popcorn ceilings, we have yellow and blue everywhere, we still have the same movies everywhere. It just feels like you're stepping back in time.
The last remaining Blockbuster, the unicorn of video stories, has become a tourist attraction. By paying a licensing fee to Dish Network and the overwhelming support from those within and outside the community of Bend, 4,000 active accounts, the owners are able to maintain the slice of entertainment pie from a previous generation.
I always laugh because people come in and say, oh my gosh, it still looks like a Blockbuster. And I'm like, well, of course it does. We are Blockbuster.
Amazingly, the computer system in full operation at this locale is IBM computers, which utilize floppy disks. Archaic, perhaps, but as one individual observed, these computers would be next to impossible to hack. In addition to providing a nostalgic experience, Blockbuster continues to provide videos that the consumer wants to rent but are unavailable from other resources. Case in point was the recent demise of one of Hollywood's famed actors, Gene Wilder, when he died in 2016, creating a desire from fans to relive his life through some of the movies that he starred in. When some of these movies were unavailable through other venues, people turned to this Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon, and were pleased to find out they could rent the various movies through this old standby video outlet. Added to the experience of this Blockbuster located in Bend, Oregon are the modifications of this site, like becoming an Airbnb rental. Like a time machine movie, the entire experience of the store and a night's stay can transport the time traveler back to the 90s and experience a reliving and reviving of memories of days gone by. Rounding out the entrepreneurial innovation of the owners of this Blockbuster is that they offer many nostalgic items for retail sale. Some of those items include shirts, tote bags, socks, and even Blockbuster face masks due to the recent COVID-19 pandemic. All of these items have the familiar Blockbuster logo emblazoned on them. Blockbuster is still a publicly traded stock. Today, Blockbuster is modestly active and operates under the name of BB Liquidating Inc. and trades as penny stock under the ticker BLIAQ. However, it no longer has any assets or financial ties to the actual brand of Blockbuster or the one location that remains operational. As an added bonus, BB Liquidating stock, in the wake of the recent GameStop short squeeze that happened in January 2021, were fanned into flame as the dying embers of this former Blockbuster entertainment empire soared more than 1,000% from nearly 0 to 10 cents a share by end January. There doesn't seem to be any apparent reason or rationale for this robust trading and increase in value from the former Blockbuster video stock. Well, then again, there doesn't seem to be any rationale in AMC or GameStop either, right? However, the bottom line for the wisp of existence of BB Liquidation Inc. is that it seems to offer no value for any of the stakeholders. Will Blockbuster make a comeback in 2022? In 2022, the Blockbuster Twitter account magically posted the message, "Just checking in," on August 11th. This post garnered almost 1 million likes on Twitter. Unfortunately, the next day, the Blockbuster Twitter account responded back saying, "Okay, we've seen enough, checking out." And so, unlike the videos that Blockbuster carried, the Hollywood ending of living happily ever after or romances that always worked out in the end does not appear to be the ending scene for the remnants of Blockbuster Video, with the exception of the one single and solitary remaining location shining in Central Oregon.
We're not going anywhere. The Last Blockbuster will stay alive and we'll keep the name going.
I guess, after all, Blockbuster, the once enthroned king of video rentals that offered a full entertainment experience almost matching the movie theater experience, does have a star on the Walk of Fame. However, for now it is located in Bend, Oregon, and not Hollywood. But what will 2022 bring for Blockbuster? Will there be a comeback? Blockbuster has an incredible brand with high name recognition with consumers in the US. Can Netflix buy the Blockbuster Video brand? There's rumors that the brand might be resurrected as a streaming video service. Others want it to be an affordable movie theater chain that plays older movies on the big screen. Only time will tell, but with the resurrection of companies like AMC and GameStop, there seems to be no better time than now. So, with that said, thank you so much for watching my video. There was a significant amount of movie watching that went into making this video possible. If you haven't seen already, check out my Hamburger Insight YouTube series, or the rise and fall of Kmart. As always, stay happy and healthy, and stay tuned for another episode of Company Insight next week.